Alright, part 3. About 10 minutes ago, I filled that just to the top, and then I smeared a little bit of that oil onto the seal there. You can see it. Make sure that that is good and covered, so that when you hand tighten it onto the housing, that it will be snug and helps it not melt that rubber to the oil filter housing. Now they do have a 17mm nut on them, just like that. That's used to take them off only. Hand tighten it. So you get it on there till it's snug, and then you give it one good turn with your hand. So you can see I filled this all the way to the top here. All the way to the top. And then, but if you look in the center of it, looks like it's empty. Because that housing and the filter inside has absorbed the oil that used to be clear up to here. So let that set, let it settle in, then come back and add some oil to it. Then I'll put the 2.5 quarts in that. And like I said before, I will dry fire this, which means no fuel, plug wires are off. I'll hit the key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do that 3, 4, maybe 5 times, just to cycle it through the lines and into the pump and into the filter. Let it settle out. Come back 15, 20 minutes later, fire it back up, let it warm up. Make sure that it's cycling. You can see it churning in there like a river, coming and going through the tank in your reservoir. And I'll check that level and add to as is appropriate. So have fun. Oh, and one thing that I failed to mention on the inspection plug and the drain plug for the crank, if you have a mechanic doing this for you, make sure that he sends you a picture of it so you can see if there's heavy metal shavings, and 2, to make sure that they're doing it. Because if they're not inspecting what's going on inside, then you could have an issue and never know about it. And that's not good. That's what the drain plug's for, and that's why it's magnetic. See any shavings, and if you got a lot of them, then you have a bigger issue than just needing an oil change. Peace out. Safe riding, y'all.